You're asking how the hell were we able to do this, okay? And it's a case where, I'm 23 years of age. I haven't got a university degree. I haven't got anything like that's special about me that allowed me to really do this. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. But how were we able to do this? How were we able to generate over $219,000 without our own product? I didn't have to even build an email list. I didn't have to deal with fulfillment or shipping of a product. And I didn't even have to recruit people that's typical with like MLM or typical with a lot of these network marketing organizations. And it's through a very, very hands-free business model called CPA marketing. And CPA basically stands for cost per acquisition in some instances, right? But it also stands for cost per action, okay? So, if you're talking about from the perspective of you owning the business and you're looking at your CPA, you're going to talk about cost per acquisition. But in this instance, when I'm talking about CPA marketing, that's called cost per action marketing. And it's a different modality of marketing where instead of you just getting paid per sell, like with CPA, a lot of you guys might be asking, like, what is CPA? But CPA is basically a modality of marketing where instead of just getting paid for a sale, which is like traditional affiliate marketing, you can get paid for every single lead or every single phone call or every single download that can generate a business, okay? So it doesn't always have to just be a sale. It can be a lead, it could be a phone call, it could be download, it could be a couple of other things as well. It could be a trial sale rather than a full straight sale. And you can get paid a certain dollar amount for every single action they can generate for a business. And these are real businesses. So, a lot of businesses out there, they do get a lot of their traffic from CPA traffic. Okay. And some of them, there's some big businesses that do that. Some businesses, they still rely on just traditional affiliate marketing. But there's CPA is just a form of marketing. It's not something that's really ridiculously brand new. It's just a performance-based marketing option that you have that can be very, very easy for newbies, and it can have lower resistance, okay? There's not as many barriers to entry compared to, let's say, for example, if you wanted to promote physical products on Shopify, you have to deal with fulfillment. You have to deal with refunds, right? You have to deal with shipping. You have to deal with a lot of stuff like that. But with CPA, you don't really have to do that, okay? You're going to get paid for a specific action, and that's it. Point blank period. So you can get paid for something as simple as this. So for example, this is an offer called the BRIT method. If you are in other parts of the world, you might see different instances of this offer, but you can get paid for literally somebody for filling out their name and email address into this web form. And it's not always like a huge amount. It's not going to be like $100 for somebody filling out the name and email address into a web form, but it could be something like $2. And if you could generate loads of people and send loads of people to this kind of offer, then you can make a lot of money, okay? And this is exactly what I was able to do to be able to generate over $219,000 in a 30-day window of time. So here's the easiest way to be able to make money from CPA, and it's a process called arbitrage. And arbitrage is basically getting something for one price and flipping it for another price, okay? And be able to pocket the difference. So for example, with CPA, our whole process is very, very simple. We buy traffic online and we aim to spend like $1 of traffic, and we aim to generate $2 of sales, okay? Or $2 of commissions. It doesn't always have to be a sell. So this is just $2 of commission. So for example, if we can spend $1 to get somebody to put their name and email address into an offer that pays out $2, then we're going to be able to profit $1. And we can literally have an income machine that quite literally produces money 24/7. Whether we're sleeping or not, it will continue to produce money because you don't have to always be there on your laptop to have an advertisement run, okay? And I personally focus on paid advertising because it's quick. But you can always use free advertising, but it's going to be way slower. But I only teach paid advertising because that's what I do. And it's the only way I really can think about scaling the business fast, okay? Free advertising is a bit slow. So I'm going to go through some math with you. Don't get scared. It's going to be very, very simple math, but I really want to break down the mechanics of how we're able to make this work for ourselves. So we send traffic, and traffic is just basically people that we're sending to a specific website. So you make an advertisement to get people's attention. People click on your advertisement and they can go to a page that's called a landing page. And a landing page, the whole job of a landing page is to pre-sell the offer, and usually it improves your conversions, okay? So it's kind of like, if you just use this analogy of seeing a girl or man for the first time, and you just say, do you want to be my wife or do you want to be my husband? They're probably going to think you're crazy. They're going to be like, nah, you're wild right now. But if you were to kind of maybe offer them a compliment the first time you see them, then maybe ask for their number, then take them on a date, then be boyfriend and girlfriend, then what's happening is you're building trust, you're building rapport with that person. Then after maybe a few years, or in some cases a few months, if you ask them if you want to be your wife or husband, then you might have a higher chance. And the landing page kind of does the same thing. It kind of warms people up before the kill. So it warms people up to an offer. So again, same offer. This offer pays out, let's say, for example, just in this example, it pays out $2 per lead. Then every single time we spend $100 on traffic, let's just imagine that we are able to generate 1,000 visitors. So 1,000 people click on the ad and go to our landing page. And let's just imagine that we're able to get a 50% click-through rate on our landing page. So 50% of people that click on the landing page go to the offer. So we have 500 people that are now seeing the offer. Let's imagine as well that our offer converts at 20%. And again, this offer pays out $2 per lead. So that means we're going to have 100 people out of the 500 people that see the offer. We're going to have 100 people that are going to put their name and email address in to the little form. And if it pays out $2 per lead, we're going to have 100 people at $2 per lead. That means we're going to generate $200 in commissions. And that means we spent $100 to generate $200 in commissions, and we profited $100. And again, this can happen 24/7. It can happen in your sleep. It can happen in your pajamas. It can happen while you're out. So it's a very, very automated way of making money. And again, people don't have to know your face. They don't have to know where you're from. These advertisements, they don't say anything about you, but you literally can send them to third-party offers and get paid for every single lead, call, or even sell or download that you can generate for a specific business. And you can get paid those commissions on a very, very routinely basis. So in order to really create this kind of income machine, you really need three things. You need a high converting ad, you need a high converting landing page, and you need a high converting offer.